Hello, everybody out there. Hope you have a good time and you are fine in your homes and have enough food, enough water, enough fresh air, and feel happy. It's an interesting time. We never had in human history a situation like this where the whole world is standing still. And definitely it will have a lasting effect, which now still we can't really comprehend. In a video last year, I was mentioning that this will be a historic year, 2020. Definitely, globalization will become less. People will focus more on local things, local economy, local connections, local relationships. Also, people will move more back from the cities to the country. And yeah, economy, finance system, wow, Hare Krishna. It's gonna be interesting. Um, I thought I'd make a video now for the next few days because there's some interesting constellations which I wanted to mention. And this is the first one is Saturn is conjuncting Mars. That's tomorrow evening, 31st of March. In Europe, it's around 7 in the evening, so plus or minus this time in the world. But they are slow-moving planets, so the effect will be felt also before and afterwards. And Saturn-Mars is a very explosive mixture. It can create fights, conflicts, destruction. And it's in Aquarius. Aquarius is a sign where everything is present for future, like anything modern, future development, and big congregations, so there can be conflicts. Anything connected with electricity, modern media, internet, yeah, air and space travel, Bitcoin, like finance system, like anything like modern artificial, yeah, based on electronics. That's the whole month of April. There will be some tension, but the climax is tomorrow evening. So that is there. Then also tomorrow evening at like just 2 hours later is a conjunct of Moon and Rahu. So very special because Moon Rahu creates that our emotions get more emphasized, more strong. So we have more strong feelings. We are more easy to agitate, more easy to be angry, more easy, like everything becomes more strong. So that in the combination can be a quite explosive mixture where in areas where there's tension, it's easy to manifest in this time. And on top of it, we have a conjunction of Jupiter with Pluto. That's also two slow-moving planets, and the effect will be also the whole year, but the climax will be beginning of April, and then there's 2 more conjunctions this year coming. So Jupiter with Pluto creating that a lot of, like, Pluto is the dark side, the subconscious attacks, hidden secrets, and Jupiter is religion, finances, optimism, growing. So one thing is we can say that there's some attacks to the finance system from like some people, from hidden people who are not known to the public, try to take over the finance system, try to take over religious institutions maybe. But at the same time there will be a lot of exposure because Pluto is revealing the secrets. Jupiter is, like together they reveal secrets, so there can be a lot of exposure in religious institutions, some scandals, also in the finance system, like this kind of things. And there are some news, I don't know how much one can trust them, but that there's like the whole deep state gets like exposed and things turn to the better. Let's see, we will find out. But yeah, the whole year this topics will be there, and collectively also it means that our value system, our beliefs, our religions will be questioned. Like what we had faith in so far, these things will be questioned and will be attacked also. So interesting times also here. So that's more for the yeah. And then one more thing is the Kala Sarpa Yoga. In Vedic astrology we have yogas. It's a combination of planets. And Kala Sarpa Yoga is when all the planets are on one side of the chart, and between Rahu and Ketu, like Rahu and Ketu turning in one direction and all the planets are going in the other direction. So they are caught up basically between Rahu and Ketu, and it's the Kala Sarpa Yoga. It's called like the serpent of time, the snake of time. So it's a time which is very karmic, where a lot of karmic reactions are manifested, and it's not so easy to get out of conditioning, and where things, it's not so easy to move, transcend things, but it's more like a time where it's a payoff time, where things come back. So that's also until June, this Kala Sarpa Yoga, until the sun escapes this bondage. And the moon is like every 2 weeks in the month it's getting out, but it's only one planet. So we will have an effect on that also for in the next time. And Ketu, Saturn, they all like things get better in April definitely, and in May a bit even more better. In autumn it gets a bit tough again because Saturn is becoming retrograde, going back to Capricorn. So it will be an interesting year, that's for sure. And that's for the collective stuff. As an individual, now is a really cool time. Now is a time where we really can go deep into meditation, into spiritual practice, and use these constellations. Like Saturn, Mars, for example, gives a very ability to have a strong focus, where we can focus on solving problems and being determined to work and fight any issues and challenges and difficulties. So we can use this constellation for our personal growth. And depending on which house in your horoscope these constellations are, of course it has special personal effects in your life. But in general we can use that. Also this Jupiter-Pluto constellation we can use for questioning our beliefs, for asking more deeper questions, getting more deeper understanding in spirituality, meditate, and reflecting like what do we have faith in, what we really believe, and is it really, is it a true belief, is it blind, did we just follow it from school or from our society, or is it really like a deep conviction which came from our own realizations? All these things are there, and magical times basically. So especially for the next days I would suggest, like for those who can go out and go shopping, do it today or latest tomorrow morning, and then just, if possible, the next few days don't go out so much. I think there will be a lot of tension in the air, and not necessary to expose yourself to that unnecessarily. And we do kirtans every night here in this wonderful farm. I'm very grateful that I'm here. I have a wonderful room with clay walls and mode of goodness atmosphere, and nice community, nice devotees. So we do some bhajan every night, and tomorrow especially I would like to invite you for joining us for kirtan, because at this critical moments it's very powerful if we all meditate positively together. It has a very strong effect on all people around us. And or you do your own kirtans, organize your own kirtans online, offline, whatever line, and meditate, whatever. But that's crucial moments, and it has a strong effect. They did an experiment in Washington. They meditated like a group of people. It started with 500 people, and after 1 month it was 2,000 people. They came together every day for 2 hours and meditated. And in this time, in this month, the crime rate sank 25%. And they asked the police officer, and they couldn't explain why. So we are all consciously connected, so whatever we are doing has an effect on everybody around us. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comments space. Happy to hear from you. I will.